Okay, so starting with the first 3 cards here. Okay, so in this first card, what I really like about the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands is on a mission, and here we have 1 wand on the card, and this is really representing that Ace of Wands, new inspiration, new idea, and then also feeling really protected and safe and secure to pursue this new mission, new idea, new goal, right? And I love that feel of the Ace of Wands gives, with the excitement to be on this journey, and then also to feel protected to go after what you really want, right? And then here, the 7 of Swords, right? So the 7 of Swords is really a card of communication. It's a card of thought, and there are a lot of thoughts. And I think it's good that this follows the Knight of Wands, because this is talking about progression forward, but also looking at the past and asking yourself, are you really ready to move past or to move into this new inspiring idea or exciting opportunity? And then for the future, right, it's such a nice culmination. The star of hope, the star of goals and dreams, and the star of wanting to be accomplished, the accomplishment of this new inspiration, new idea coming into fruition, right, and maintaining our intention.
I love that. Part of me was terrified that you were just going to pull, like, the Tower immediately, and the cards were going to be like, this deck is haunted. Like, I was a little bit worried.
No. Well, actually, like, even the first 6 cards are actually really, they're really about joy and balancing emotions. I feel like if we said this reading is for someone who is looking at this video, this is about new inspiration, maybe in artistry, maybe in tarot. It could be into something mystical or new inspiration that people need in their lives. And then what we have here for a support card, we have the King of Cups, which is a beautiful balance of emotions and having maturity and control over our emotions in a very compassionate way. And here again we have balance with temperance, right? So we see 1 cup is overflowing and it is giving to this other cup here. And so I think this is even a balance of the thoughts that are appearing at the top part of the spread, and the balance of the thoughts with emotions, right? As we move forward, how do we balance our perceptions, our ideas, and how those ideas are making us feel? And then Queen of Wands, we have joy, right? So this is a really positive card too. Joy, confidence, to move forward, determination is the Queen of Wands. So I feel that we're maintaining our hope, right, with the Star card, of that inspiration, and maintaining our intention for this new idea, which, we came in with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So we've jumped from the Knight to the Queen, and the Queen has the confidence because the Queen made it through the journey, of possibly self-doubt that comes with the 7 of Swords, and maintained her intention with the Star, balanced her emotions, right, tapping into her authority and control over her emotional state, and also considered the thought process along the way, right? Perceptions and emotions being fluid, right? As we see fluid coming from one cup to another, and for us to end in this positive, joyful state.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like so much of that echoes what my intention was with creating this deck, and hoping to be able to create this space of intention and balance for myself. Like, for me, creative inspiration is, it's like a blessing. For me, that's not something I struggle with, but balance, confidence, stability, hearing others, like finding all of that. And my journey is the hardest part.
Yeah, and you even mentioned that you had this vision, right, a couple of years ago for these cards, and with the star card to be in this spread, you really did maintain your intention, and here you can now arrive in the Queen of Wands state of joy and confidence in your project.
I'm so glad too that like this is the first spread pulled from this deck. Like I waited for this moment.
Yeah.
So and it's like you guys are here, like it's on camera.
Yeah.
Which I was a little nervous about, but this makes me feel like okay, like this is a project that maybe deserves enough to exist, and that's that's like always the creative question, the creative challenge is like okay, I made this thing, but like. Does the world need it? Does it deserve to take up space?
Yeah.
And this sort of alleviates some of those more existential creative fears for me.
I think that's your strength too, right? The King of Cups saying that you had confidence in what you had to bring to the table, right? You had confidence in your artistry and your ability to manifest this art into reality, right? And you have skill in that area, and so that's why the King of Cups really comes up in the strength position.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for this, and thank you for watching. Of course, you can learn more about the deck by just reading on about the story of its creation, and I hope you'll want to get your own deck, the OK Tarot deck that I've made. So thank you so much, and okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.